Welcome to the Mac and Maj podcast. My name is Maj.
This is Mac.
This is Mac. How you been, bro?
I've been good, man. We haven't spoken in a while.
We haven't spoken in a while. It has been some time.
But they don't know that.
Yeah, so they don't know that. I've been in Colorado. I was in Colorado for like a week. One of those days was the day that we normally record on, but we still got you a podcast because we love you. We appreciate what all 30 of you do for us. It's no, thank you.
But yeah, they're more than 30.
They're more than 30. Okay. But yeah, no, I've been away. I've been in Denver going through a bunch of shit.
You got vaccinated.
I got vaccinated.
Good job, man.
I got the fight. So the thing is with the vaccines is sometimes is like when you schedule the vaccine, like I thought it was going to be at like a CVS or whatever. Like I did it at Wegmans, bro.
Was that through the state?
It was through the county. Yeah, I did it at Wegmans.
And they take you to Wegmans.
Wegmans was one of the vaccine locations. I mean, obviously Wegmans has a pharmacy, so it's not like I got a vaccine in like the bakery section. But literally, I mean, you're sitting down and
was it indoors or?
Yeah, it was indoors. You basically sit outside the farm. And you know how every like grocery store has like a pharmacy that.
Yeah, the little.
Yeah, they put like a chair on it with like mustard stains all over it. I hope it was mustard. It's okay.
It's a grocery store. I'm sure it was mustard.
Yeah, I'm sure. But there's some freaks out there. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they gave me the vaccine. They gave me the card. I got Pfizer. My arm didn't really hurt that much after. I mean, it was sore, but not like
mine was
crazy.
killing me, man. Yeah, for like 3 days.
Yeah, mine didn't really hurt that. See, I told you my my arm. We were talking earlier. Yeah, my arm didn't because you were saying you scared the shit out of me. You were like, bro, you're not going to be able to lift your arm up. You're not going to be able to do this. I was fine.
But that's not scary. Like, you can't lift the arm.
I do mad shit with my arm.
Oh.
Excuse me? Oh, wait. What just happened?
Next segment.
Okay. No, but what happened to me is my vision got blurry.
Did it?
Just not blurry. There was like a delay. Like, you know.
Wait, what'd you get? Pfizer?
Yeah, Pfizer.
Nice.
Yeah, like it's like, you know, when you have like Netflix on and like for some reason the app just messes up and the audio and the mouth don't match. Like there's this
that was going on live in your head?
In my eyes. In my eyes. Like I was telling my brain was saying, hey, eyes, if you don't look in this mirror, we're going to get hit if we try to signal. And my eyes were like, signal. Oh, shit. Oh.
Hey. But you're good now. You can see.
Yeah, I can see. I feel good. I feel good.
Are you sure it was the vaccine, or were you just not wearing your glasses or contacts?
No, I was wearing glasses. It might be the 5G that's in the vaccine that they're trying to kill us, or maybe the microchip that they put inside. Yeah. See, I didn't even think about that. Maybe
look at episode 7.
Yeah, maybe I'm turning into a cyborg.
What else did you do, man, this week other than Denver? I hate Denver.
I mean, I was in Denver. Denver was good. I mean, we ate a lot, got in a car accident. You know, the whole shebang.
I heard about that.
The car, yeah.
I just don't know what happened.
So,
no, not now.
Like the thing about car accidents is you really never know what to do when a car accident happens until it happens.
Do you mean what you do after?
There's no planning. Like there's no planning at all. It's like you get in a car accident. It's like, now what?
Because you had a plan and now it's done?
No, not just that. It's like, okay, how do I fix this? This is a rental car. Like, what do I do now?
Okay.
Like, I've never been in an accident before in my life.
Really?
Yeah, so that was the first one. So it was very interesting. Very interesting experience. Anyway, Philip died.
Yeah, so this week I finished watching The Crown.
Yeah.
In the past 2 weeks. I finished watching The Crown.
Mm-hmm.
And then the day I finished it, the next morning, I woke up and I saw the news. Prince Philip dead at 99. I was like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
And I felt like I had something to do with his death.
You know, in fairness to him, he looked dead for a while.
He was in the hospital for a while.
Yeah, but have you seen pictures of Philip?
Yeah, of course I have.
He looks like a fresh corpse. Like he
does look 99. He looks 99.
Yeah, he definitely looks.
You know how people look at you like, hey, how old are you? Like, oh, 25.
I was like, you look good for your age.
You look good. Yeah, he looks 99.
No, he looks 99.
He looks 99.
He looks like he's 99, but he died when he was 70. Like he looks rough.
So for people who don't know who Prince Philip is.
And by the way, we're not trying to be disrespectful, but obviously we have our qualms with the royal family. So, I mean, who gives a shit?
Yeah, and The Crown is really close to my heart now because I did that.
Yeah.
But Prince Philip is Queen Elizabeth's husband.
Yes, allegedly.
Why? Why do you say that?
I don't know. I just don't believe everything. I don't believe everything you read, bro.
Well, look, after watching The Crown, I know that there's a bunch of shit that happens in that house.
And that's why I just don't understand. Like anytime someone tells me something about the royal family, say, oh, they did this. I was like, maybe. I mean,
Look, I want to do a
knows?
series spotlight on The Crown.
Yeah, we're gonna do it because I watched the show too. So
And I don't want to give details or anything. And I'm not going to say anything. But all I want to say is, imagine you staying in this house for 70 years. And you don't really go out except like meeting prime ministers.
yeah. I mean, I would be weird too.
You'd be really weird.
Yeah. I mean, I'm weird right now.
Yeah, and you go out sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. Anyway, so Philip is dead.
Philip died. I was shocked.
And Prince Harry is gonna go.
I heard Prince Harry's going, but Meghan Markle's not.
But did you read why?
Yeah, because her doctor said she can't go because she's pregnant.
Yeah. Why'd you say it like that?
Because
There's some spice in your voice.
it's not that. It's because, let me say something about this, okay? Because I don't know, people are going to be against me, but if you have the courage to go out on TV and talk about your experience and all that, then have the courage to just say, no, I'm mad at you. I'm not coming to your freaking funeral.
But she doesn't need to because she has an out. It's like me.
Oh,
when,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like me when I
It's
didn't
the
go with you to take the
politics.
vaccine, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
It's I had an out, so I didn't need to tell.
But that's
the
what I'm
truth.
saying. Like, she played it political at that moment.
She did, and I'm happy she did. Though
I'm okay with
I'm
it.
happy she
but
did.
like, you know,
Yeah, I know.
like I wanted her to like finish it,
Yeah, no, I didn't.
but the punch didn't go through.
I think if anything, her like not saying like, oh, I don't want to go because I don't want to go is better because I feel like it bothers them even more.
Yeah, because let me tell you something. The moment I heard Prince Philip died, the first thing I thought of was, damn, it's going to be awkward for Meghan Markle if she goes to that funeral.
Yeah.
Immediately. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, she's going to be sitting next to the queen and be like, yeah, about that.
Yeah, man. So I don't, obviously Megan's not gonna go, but I want to say thoughts and prayers to them, but I kind of don't too. So I mean,
Why not?
I just don't care. I mean, he was 99, bro. Like he's
Oh,
probably.
yeah. But like he died, you know?
I know. I know he. I know he died, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I think when someone dies like that, they're 99 years old, bro. Like,
Did you watch The Crown?
I did watch The Crown,
The whole thing?
the whole thing, and we'll talk about it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I want to talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're 99 years old. You lived a full life. Like at this point, it's probably better for you to be in a different place than here, assuming that you get there. But anyway, so speaking of death, another death that I consider tragic was DMX.
See, biased.
Yeah, but DMX's death just sucked. It was an overdose. If you know anything about DMX, you know that.
Was it considered an overdose?
It was an overdose. Then he had a heart attack, and then he caught COVID in the hospital. So this dude was just like,
Are you serious?
he was yeah.
Because I heard they thought it was an overdose, but then they ruled it as a heart attack. But was it from
It was a
the
heart
overdose?
attack as a result of the overdose.
Really?
Yeah. And DMX has had a drug. So for people that don't know, DMX, when he was 14 years old, this 30-year-old dude, I forgot his name, basically gave him he gave him weed that was laced with crack, and he didn't know. Right? So ever since he smoked that, he's had like drug problems.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah. So like ever since he smoked that, he's had drug problems. So literally he hasn't been able to shake it, and he just overdosed, which sucks because like DMX is responsible for a lot of like good music and everything. But other than that, like this dude was just like himself. So it sucks that he's gone, but I'm a firm believer of like, he was suffering while he was here. He just couldn't get better. He got to the point where, he's overdosing. He's having heart attacks. He almost died in 2016 or 2017 too.
I heard that, yeah. But look, I don't really know DMX, just because like you know me, like
Yeah, it's not your thing.
yeah, like you know how you're indifferent of Prince Philip dying,
Yeah.
which hurt me. I don't really care about DMX.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Because I don't, but I do know some of his songs, like the really famous
Yeah,
ones.
yeah, and DMX, man, like the thing, he's one of my favorite rappers. Like,
Really?
Yeah, he's one of my favorite. Like, he has some of my favorite rap songs of all time. And the thing about DMX is it shows you what happens when mental health and addiction is not dealt with correctly.
Was it a shock for you that he died?
It wasn't. No. I wouldn't say it was a shock because I knew DMX had a history of a drug problem. So
It wasn't like Kobe Bryant's death
no, it wasn't like
or something like that.
yeah. DMX
know what I
has
mean?
overdosed before. Like, it it is what it is. Like,
Yeah.
you know what happens. And the thing is like sometimes people find more peace in the next life than they do in this one. So you got to just pray for their family. Hope they get to cope. But I think DMX is going to be all right. I mean,
What?
in
died.
the after.
Oh, okay. I was like,
You know. But anyway, yeah. So DMX is gone. That's tragic. 2020 and 2021, we lost a good amount of people.
there's a lot of people, man.
But people die every year. I think it's just this year because we're at home, because like we have
see it more.
Yeah, we have more like time to be on social media and stuff like that. Also, a lot of the people that we grew up knowing are getting old. Like, so it just
that's
is what
true.
it is sometimes.
Am I getting old?
Yeah.
Okay.
You are getting
I
old.
don't want to talk about that.
You wear a lot of sweaters, bro.
I do.
You do wear a lot of sweaters.
I do, but can I tell you today? This was a mistake.
It was a mistake.
Yeah, it was a mistake because I thought. I mean, yesterday the weather was cold.
Was it?
It was. It was cold.
It was a little cold.
It was
here.
cold.
Yeah.
I left the house this morning. I was in a rush. It was hot. I was like, "What's up? What's happening?"
Virginia, baby. What are you gonna
hate
do?
it.
When
I
I was
hate it.
when I was in Colorado, Mac told me, dude, Denver, it's gonna be snowing. It was hotter than it was here. It was like 75, 80 degrees.
But that's weird because when I was there in April,
it wasn't like that.
it wasn't. It was freezing. It was snowing, like actual snow.
Global warming, man. What are you gonna do? But
Other updates,
other updates is a huge one.
which is
Today is what? April 11th. Today is April 11th. Tomorrow night begins the first day of Ramadan.
oh yes,
First day of Ramadan starts tomorrow night. So if you don't know what that means, basically like Ramadan doesn't start on the day you start fasting. It starts the night before.
yes, exactly.
Yeah. So basically we start fasting on Tuesday.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Am I ready?
Yes.
I don't know how to. Every year, someone asks me that like a couple days before, and I just don't know how to answer it. It's because you know me, like I'm not really a big breakfast person or a lunch person. I eat at night. That's my problem. So Ramadan for me is pretty easy.
Yeah, and me, I do intermittent fasting, so I don't eat.
Yeah, and you do the same. So I feel like I'm ready, but it's the other side that I need to be ready for, not just the eating part. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, for
the religious side.
ideally, Ramadan is about more than the food.
Exactly.
In an ideal world, yeah.
Should be.
It should be. So, do you have any Ramadan resolutions?
Yes.
What do you got?
You mean what I want to do?
Yeah, but like not like the conventional stuff. Like
what's the conventional thing? Just
the
before
conventional is like I want to get closer to God. It's like, well, yeah, that's the point.
Yeah. No. I want to. What I'm trying to do is change my lifestyle during Ramadan so that after Ramadan it stays that way. So, for example, I want to have a better sleeping schedule, right? The second one is I want to have a healthy like food lifestyle. Like before all the other Ramadans, I fast, and then the moment when we eat, I pig out on anything that's on the table. This year, I don't want to do that. I actually want to have my soup, have my salad, a little bit of the main course, and then stop, and then not eat anything after that.
Okay, so yours is mainly dietary.
It is.
Cool.
Should there be a mental side?
No, I mean, it's up to you, man. It's your resolution.
Well, I want to hear yours. Maybe you'll convince me.
I want to stop smoking crack.
What?
Okay.
That should be regular.
That shouldn't be a Ramadan. That should be a New Year's resolution. No, for me, I mean, in terms of like my lifestyle and like health wise, like I thankfully was able to get that right a little bit. I mean, I say a little bit. I ate a shit ton of candy, like a grotesque amount of candy. But
you do.
I do.
I saw the bags.
You saw the bags. It's a problem. Like what's like when you have that habit and then people like see the habit, you're able to hide it for so long. Like for some people, it's smoking. For me, it's like I have to inject candy in my veins.
Yeah, like give me gummy worms.
Yeah, just right. Even my workout supplements are like gummy worm flavored. Like,
really?
Yeah, like I'm a problem.
But look, I feel like I'm the same. I think you're more than me in candy.
Probably. That's my resolution, by the way.
So me and Maj, every time we play PlayStation, and we usually open up FaceTime so that we can talk while we're playing. This guy, every single time
I have a candy.
He has a bag of candy right in front of him.
Well, the problem is there's a Five Below right by the gym. So I work out, and then as I'm walking in the car, Five Below is looking at me, and I'm looking at Five Below, and I'm like, I just
gotta
might.
go.
So I walk in and it's like 5 for 5.
But do you want to change that?
I want to cut down on the candy a little bit.
All right, so change your gym. Go to a different
Well,
one.
you know why? Because this is what I was thinking about. I was like, dude, I'm eating a bag of candy every day. I'm not gaining any weight. I look great. Well, I mean, it's relative, but I look better than I did in the mirror. Like, I feel good. And then I'm like, wait, but diabetes, like
the sugar.
wait. So I'm gonna cut down on that. I want to see family more, I think.
So I was going to talk. This is a good transition into what I want to say. So you want to see family more.
I want to see family more.
Why do you say that?
Well, so the thing with Ramadan is it's not just about just the food and spirituality. It's about the company.
Yes.
It's about who you keep around you.
Yes.
Like, that's a huge part of it.
And that's the problem, right? Because last year
we didn't have that.
We didn't have it because of COVID.
I mean, we had it because
we had it,
yeah.
like me and you, and like my family and your family, but that's it.
It was it.
It's usually in
I didn't
Ramadan,
see my grandparents, my aunts.
Yeah, you want to go around, like go to people's homes and things. Like it's a nice.
Last Ramadan was
end of April.
End of April was it?
Yeah,
end of April. Yeah, because it's 10 or 11 days.
Or mid-April, whatever.
It was end of April, and like at that point, that's when the actual like lockdowns.
Yeah, that's when the spike actually happened.
There was a spike, and then that's when they literally told us, okay, we're closing businesses now.
Yeah, and this summer is going to be crap. Like that's when everything went to hell.
That's when Ramadan last year is when I learned how to like cook some stuff.
Really?
And that's my final. I need to learn how to cook everything, bro. I want to cook. I want to be able to cook everything.
So this Ramadan, I'm going to be alone.
You are, because your wife is leaving.
Because my wife is leaving, so I'm leaving.
The divorce isn't easy on
what? No, that's not what's happening.
I must.
She's just traveling.
Yeah, I didn't read the article.
The memo, you didn't get the memo?
Yeah, I didn't get the email.
But this Ramadan, I'm going to be alone.
You are.
So I need to. I'm gonna do that too.
You're gonna be here a lot, obviously.
But I have a lot of schoolwork and stuff.
So that's the thing that people don't like. When Ramadan comes, life still goes. You know what I mean? Like I still have to work. I still have to I still have responsibilities.
Yeah,
I still have
to
get 3-4 hours of FIFA like every what. But no, that's the thing that people don't realize. And another thing is like, just to clarify, no, we cannot eat or drink water the entire time. No, we cannot chew gum.
Yeah, everyone asked me that question. Can you drink? Well, can you still drink water? No, I can't.
Let's be honest. Okay, are we gonna have an honest discussion right now?
Yeah, I can't. What are you gonna say?
When you get thirsty in Ramadan, what do you do?
I do nothing.
Okay.
Whoa, wait, this is important. Maj, when you get thirsty in Ramadan, what do?
I don't drink water. No. No, what I do,
man.
what I do
I
is,
hope your family's watching.
Is I just like make sure like if my mouth is dry, I'm just like, oh man, I'm just gonna do some wudu. Cause you just put water in your mouth, gargle, and then spit it out, and all better.
How much of that comes out?
Well, see, the problem is so the thing is, like, when you gargle shit, like even if you try your hardest, like, something's gonna slide down. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, no one can say anything if you're doing wudu and you're about to pray.
Well, remember, a lot of people don't know this, but it's really about the intent.
Yeah. Well, my intent is
to drink water.
Maybe that's the resolution. Like my intent, like my intentions are all bad.
Yeah,
like,
maybe you got to change that.
I have to change a lot
because, like, I would say 60% of Ramadan is intention.
Really? Is that a fact?
I made it up. I made the number up.
Did they have percentages back when the Quran was written? I don't think they were there yet.
No, but we can justify it.
I don't think they had like TI.
All right, let's forget about this.
Okay, yeah, because someone's gonna be like, "Oh, that's."
All right, no, not that. But intent is important.
Intent is important, very important.
You got to fix your intentions.
Look, my intentions are always clean. Obviously, like I'm joking. Like I'm just.
Yeah, guys, it's a podcast.
It's a podcast. Like
he doesn't really drink water.
Obviously, I would not do that. Yeah, do I look like the type? See, that's the problem. People just want to make.
If you think he's lying or telling the truth, message us.
Yes,
message us on Instagram. I'm gonna put a poll,
dude. So you know what the funniest thing about Ramadan is?
Serious.
People think I'm a degenerate, but I mean for good reason. But the funniest thing about Ramadan is like if you're in Ramadan in like an Arab country, like. We break our fast with like a date or soup. They break it with like a Marlboro Red. Like they got.
That's true.
They have
everyone in Jordan, Everyone, when I go back home in the Middle East, everyone, like the moment it's time to eat, they don't eat. The pack of cigarettes comes out.
It just comes out. And you know what I like about Ramadan
addiction.
too? Like Ramadan has certain desserts that you don't make, or like pastries that you don't make.
Oh, yeah.
At other times of the year.
Yes.
Ramadan and Eid.
All
Because
right, so I want to address it.
okay, so you have
The main
one,
atayef
atayef, right? So
or katayef.
atayef, katayef, gatayef, like however you want to say it. And basically what it is, it's about like a
pancake.
4-inch by 4-inch pancake. It's a little thick. Or no, actually it's about the thickness of a pancake, maybe even a little thinner. And what they do is they stuff it. So they stuff it with either a combination of, I believe it's walnuts and coconut.
Walnut, coconut.
Yeah, there's coconut and Joe's. Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea.
There's like walnut.
I don't like it.
There's like walnut, a little bit of coconut, some cinnamon, right? And they put it in. They make a little empanada though. Oh,
That's not an empanada.
oh yeah. Sorry, mom. Yeah. So basically, they put it in half. It looks kind of like a quesadilla, and then
Yep,
they just
they
pinch.
close it.
They just pinch it so it's closed, right? So that's one.
So
of
it looks
them.
like a pouch.
That's one of them, and then you have one with sweet cheese, right? So basically, that's the classic. So it's
That's the one.
it's sweet cheese. They put it in. It's like I can't explain. It's like a mozzarella type consistency when you bite into it because it has the pull.
with ricotta cheese. and
They do all types of shit to
There's
it.
a lot of cheese.
And it's called sweet cheese. So if you go to like a halal market or whatever, if you see sweet cheese, that's what they put in it. And then they do the same thing. They close it, and you could either bake it or fry it.
Yes. What do you like, bake or fry?
I'm a fry guy.
You're a fry guy?
I'm a fry guy.
Okay.
Give me the worst you got. Like whatever's worse for my health probably tastes better. You know what I'm gonna try this year? I'm gonna try to air fry it.
Air fry it.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm gonna try it. So who cares?
You know what? Let's try it.
Yeah,
I like that
It
idea.
might taste good. But anyway, so you fry it, right? So it's nice and crispy. It's hot. Everything is juicy and flowing. And then
Wait. And then
the most important
the
part
most important part is the syrup.
is the syrup. The syrup is called
Sugar.
The equivalent to the syrup is a simple syrup in Western culture, which is basically like water and sugar. But there's
It's literally
also,
it's boiled sugar.
it's boiled sugar with water, like equal parts, I think, of water and sugar. And some people, they get fancy, they put like rose water or some shit in that. Don't give me all that. I don't want to eat flowers.
Just sugar.
Yeah,
Look, guys,
just sugar.
People literally
If
get
I wanted-
a pot, sugar, water, boil it.
Yeah,
That's the syrup.
If I wanted to eat flour, I would have stayed in Denver. I mean, like, but yeah. So
That's your favorite thing in Ramadan in terms of sweets?
in terms of food, that's my favorite part. Yeah,
The sweet.
the
not
sweet
food.
part. Yeah, because the thing is like the food you eat in Ramadan, you eat normally. Like, I mean, yeah, you have soup, salad. I'm not a big date guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I eat tons of dates.
You're talking about the fruit. Okay, yeah.
What are you
I
talking
don't-
about?
I just don't like dates. But no, I don't. I like dates, but I only like a certain type of date. Like, you know how there's apples, right? There's that one maroon apple, the really dark one,
yeah.
that everyone objectively hates.
Yes.
Like you just bite into it, just grainy on the tongue.
Yep.
That's what a lot of dates are for me. Or like when you get a bunk ass watermelon and it's just like gross because you forgot to slap it. Like, there's only like a few types of dates.
Okay, so let's keep talking about this because you just said watermelon and immediately remembered Ramadan.
Okay, so so here's the thing. It's
Wait. Talk about the sweets. Keep going on the sweets.
I can literally I know what you're gonna say
I
because
know.
because your dad is the king of this food. Okay.
Yes, he's a
and
king.
For our non-Arab viewers, we are going to confuse the shit out of you right now. Okay, so just wait. But yeah, no, the sweets are good.
So now we have the atayef.
Yeah.
What other sweets do you like during Ramadan?
That's the main Ramadan sweet.
What else do they make?
I mean, you make other sweets, but you make those year round, like knafe and
So it's atayef. That's the king. Like this.
Yeah.
This is the thing. If I'm invited to a house, like for Ramadan for dinner, right, or breakfast, right, and after that, if there's no atayef, it's not Ramadan.
It's not Ramadan, but there's always going to be a taif. Like that's not even a point of contention. Like
Yeah,
it's like
imagine.
Thanksgiving without a turkey. Like it just confuses the shit out of
exactly.
people.
What a great.
Yeah, it's literally the staple dish like, of
Exactly.
Ramadan. Like
And
all the
it's
other
sweet.
shit. Yeah. So in Ramadan, there's 3 major meals. There's dessert. There's iftar. Iftar in English is
Breakfast.
but it's not breakfast. It's dinner. But it's like when you break your fast. It's
Yes.
like And then there's suhoor, right?
Yep.
And suhoor is basically the meal that you eat before you start fasting. So before sunrise, you're talking about 3-4 a.m. is when you eat a little something something just to keep you going for the day.
Yes.
Right? So the reason Mac heard watermelon and his eyes lit up like a kid in a candy store,
Because I'm gonna buy watermelon like crazy.
is because one of the most famous things to eat for suhoor for us.
For us.
I mean,
I don't know if I wonder if anyone else does it.
no, it's a popular thing.
Is it just our dad thing?
Maybe. So no, it's not because other people know about it. It's watermelon, right? So you slice up some fresh watermelon and cubes of watermelon.
Yes.
And also there are other cubes of cheese.
Yes.
Okay. The cheese, like the
How do you say this?
it's like it's jibne bela, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
okay. So
Explain.
it directly translates to white cheese. It's basically like the consistency of, you know, the fresh mozzarella balls.
Yes, exactly.
It's like that, but a little harder.
Yeah, if you ever
Just a
been to
little
Ann
harder.
Pizza and you ask for the
Yeah, it's like a fresh mozzarella, and you eat it with the watermelon. My dad eats it with bread too, but that's just gross. Like
I don't eat it with bread.
I don't put fruit on bread. That just seems wrong. Like I don't. It just doesn't.
But anyway, watermelon and cheese,
Fire.
insane.
Fire. What's your favorite kind of cheese? Because Mac. So okay.
I have a problem with cheese.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's transition from Ramadan. Okay, let's talk about foods that we hate.
Wait. Talk about foods in Ramadan.
That foods that come up in Ramadan that we hate.
Yes.
But like also in general, like
Well, let's we'll give them. So during iftar, after you break your fast, the first thing you do, the normal stuff is dates, and then you have the soup, and then you have the salad,
And then whatever you eat.
and then whatever the food
Yeah.
is. So we're gonna talk about the food.
okay. So first of all, let's start at the date.
The date, okay.
Okay. My favorite type of date, which is your favorite type of date, I guarantee you, I don't even have to.
You want to say it at 3?
All right, 3.
We've never spoken.
We've never
about
spoken
this.
about this.
We just
Not
know
one.
it.
I promise. Okay.
We've never even said this.
Yeah, but there's just an okay. Anyway, 3, 2, 1.
Majdul.
Oh, you little shit.
Wait. What's the other one?
Mabroom and Majdul.
Yeah.
Mabroom.
I'm Mabroom.
Yeah, you're Mabroom. Don't play games.
Sorry,
with me.
I thought no the yep, I got it.
the harder one.
The harder one.
Okay,
yes.
then you have Majdul, whatever.
Majdul, which is the softer one.
Exactly.
No, I like the hard one.
I like bite to my dates.
Yes, exactly.
We're still talking about the fruit.
We're
right?
talking about the fruit,
Okay.
please.
Okay. So I like a little bite to it. I don't like when you chew a date and it feels like someone already chewed it. Again, with it, we just don't respect our audio is the problem. But yeah, I don't like chewing a date that tastes like it's already been chewed. So that's the dates. Our favorite dates are mabroom.
That's the first level. Second level, soup.
So there's a bunch of different soups. There's like chicken noodle soup. There's lentil soup. There's frike soup. Frike is
I don't even know how to explain that.
it's like this grain, I guess.
It is grain.
It's a
Isn't
grain.
it wheat?
It's barley. I don't know. I just said bar. I don't know what barley is. It's kind of like this couscous looking thing that's in a soup.
But it's wheat.
Yeah, and all of our we're explaining this, but like most of our followers they know what frika is.
Okay,
But-
frika.
Okay, so
But
what's your favorite soup? Ready?
Yes. Wait,
Come on, this isn't hard.
am I speaking in? Am I going to say it in English?
Say it in Arabic.
All right, go.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Adas.
Yep.
Nice, man.
So adas is lentil soup. Lentil soup is amazing. If you haven't had lentil soup,
Yellow,
yes.
orange, whatever you want to call it.
Orange, whatever. Yeah. Oh, and another thing is I don't like my lentil soup too watery, and I don't like it too thick. There's definitely like a
How about you got to tell them what the topping is.
so when you have lentil soup, you top it off with this fried bread.
Fried bread.
So it's fried pita chips,
It's
right?
literally.
And it's amazing. And then you put a little lemon on it. Oh my god, it's like an orgasm in your face.
Gotta beep that
Can't
out.
beep that one out. Actually, you know what? I'm leaving it in.
No, you're not.
I'm leaving.
No,
I'm
you're
leaving
not.
it in.
No.
I'm leaving it in.
Can I tell you why? No.
What?
I spoke to my sister today, and she was like, "Oh, my daughter watches your podcast."
Hey man.
I was like, "No." The moment you said that, I was like, "Oh no."
Nope, it's getting left in. It's okay. I'll take responsibility. Okay, so we did the dates to soup. Now the salad.
The salad.
The salad is it's
It's the one.
salad. There's different salads.
Let's just say it on 3 because it's like
Okay, I know it's the same one. You want to say it in Arabic, right? Because I don't
course.
think it has. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Fattoush.
Fattoush. Right? It's like
do the touche with
yeah,
it, you know?
it's basically the fried bread that you have from the thing.
You use
the
it on that as well.
You use it on the salad as well. It has like a nice little vinegar, oil, lemon vibe.
Oh, man,
you
the
got some
best.
cut up radishes, some
Best
tomatoes. Oh my god, my grandma's fattoush is amazing.
It's great.
So
Food.
What's your favorite main dish in Ramadan?
I hate this question because I don't know how to answer it.
I'm gonna answer it, and I'm gonna answer it with something, and I'm gonna justify why.
I know what it is. I know what mine favorite.
Okay, well say yours first.
All right, mine is grape leaves.
Yes.
Stuffed
Okay,
grape
so that
leaves.
was mine too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
You know why I like it? Because it has everything you want. It's a vegetable, it's rice, and it's meat,
And it's easy to eat.
and it's easy to eat. So it's stuffed grape leaves.
Rice.
So waraq anab. You have waraq dawali. And
Kusa.
you have kusa, which is stuffed squash. What's it called in like I think it's called dolma in Turkish, like stuffed grape leaves.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
So basically, it's stuffed with white rice, and a meat. Sometimes beef, sometimes lamb, whatever. And it's amazing, and it's about the size of like, well, the way we make it.
Which one?
The way that we make isn't like the big, because in Lebanon they make it different than we do.
Oh, really?
Theirs is like bigger and
No. Ours is like literally the finger.
yeah, it's literally the size of your finger, right? But it's a little thicker.
What is wrong with you today?
Oh man, I'm having a day. Yeah, so it's a little thicker, but it's good because you could pop as many. And here's the problem in Ramadan that people don't understand. Your stomach and you no longer have like a understanding relationship. Like
there's no connection.
There's no connection. There's no synergies there. Like you don't. Your eyes are so hungry, but your stomach, like you eat a date and you're like, all right, I think I'm good.
Yeah,
Like,
because it's not used to it. It shrinks during the day.
That's one thing. That's the easiest way to gain weight in Ramadan is if you eat the way that you think you should eat rather than how you like. If you look at it, if you look at the food, be like, yeah, I normally have like 30 grape leaves.
Yeah.
It's like you can't have 30 today, bro.
It's like 3.
Yeah, you have
You're
30.
done.
You have 30 today. You're gonna shit your pants all night.
But honestly, because we don't usually like during the year, we don't usually eat like dates, soup, salad, and then grape leaves. You go immediately to the grape leaves.
Yeah, you feel like you're at a restaurant though. Like it's like
yeah,
a whole like they just give
5-course meal.
Here's just one singular date. Like, but yeah, so that's Ramadan, and the good thing about Ramadan now is it's going earlier. Like it every year advance or comes back like 10, 11 days, depending on if it's a leap year or not. But
yes.
And the good thing about that is the sunset is the time for sunset is coming down too, because y'all don't understand, like for if you didn't fast,
our generation had it hard.
we had it hard because we were like fasting until like 9 o'clock or some shit like that,
because in
like,
the summer it would go to like 9. In the summer it's still like 9:30.
Yeah, it's tough,
but now it's like what, 7.
It's tough. And there's gonna be some basketball, some soccer, and speaking of soccer, Champions League happened, and I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. There's a few things that we might have like. My picks ate shit, but I'm prepared for it.
Mine are pretty good except for one.
So
wait, let's talk about what we predicted if they don't remember.
Okay, so the recaps of the games, right? Where let's go game by game. So we have Bayern versus PSG.
Yes.
Right. So you had Bayern winning, or you had PSG winning.
PSG.
I had Bayern winning
because you were so confident Bayern gonna win.
They are gonna win. It's two legs. So,
I know. Let's talk. Now we're talking about the first leg.
Yeah. So, but you had PSG winning that series, and I had Bayern winning that series. So that game was 3-2.
3-2.
Okay. So the reason that I'm still confident is because Bayern had like 30 shots that game. Navas just played out of his mind.
What if he plays out of his mind again?
I think it's possible. Look, I told you from the beginning, like I wanted this to be the final because these to me are the two best teams. So it's great. Right, so
I'm happy PSG won.
I'm happy PSG won because I think the goals were nice, but I want Bayern to advance because, like I said, I don't want Mbappe to extend his contract, which allegedly he's not.
He's not?
Allegedly, like that's what.
Why? Where is he gonna go?
His contract expires in 2022, and then he could go free transfer to wherever he wants.
Where does he want to go? Do you know?
Probably, if Zidane is the coach of Madrid, he's probably going to want to go there. Probably.
I'm so sick of this.
Yeah, I know. It is what it is, man.
I'm so sick of like all soccer players saying my dream is to play for Real Madrid. No, go play for another team.
No, they can't, bro.
Why?
Because it's just part of like the glory. It's like
I think the next generation aren't
like
they're gonna be over.
Would you want to play for the Charlotte Hornets, bro? Like who cares about that? No, I want to play for the Celtics. I want to play for the Lakers. I want to play for the Bulls. I want to play for the Knicks. I want to play for like big name teams. And
yeah, but in soccer, it's one team or the other.
No.
It's like I would either want to play for Real Madrid. Actually, Real Madrid is the only team that anyone wants to play with.
No, United too. United and Barcelona. Like people want to play for them.
Yeah, but still,
Real Madrid is the big one.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, Real is just like Class A.
But so we had Bayern lost that game.
Yes.
The second leg is
when is it?
This week,
April 13th.
Yeah, so that's
Tuesday. First day of Ramadan.
That's perfect.
Nice.
Right. So there's that one. Right. So then after that one, who was it that day?
The other one is Chelsea and Porto. The next game on Tuesday.
Yeah, so that was Chelsea and Porto was a 2-0 for Chelsea.
Why did you pick Porto?
I just want an upset team.
That's 0-2, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I still feel good about
Porto.
I think anything can happen. Champions League is one of the most beautiful competitions.
But let's go back to PSG and Bayern. Whose stadium were they playing in that first?
They were
game?
in Bayern's.
So PSG won Bayern in Bayern.
Yeah.
All right. How about Chelsea and Porto? They were in
Porto.
They were in Porto.
Yeah. I
Insane.
think.
So both teams. So PSG and Chelsea won in away.
Yes. So so
that's an advantage.
Yeah. So this week's games are going to be nice because they're going to be.
So for Bayern to win, they need to get
2-0. 2-0 wins them.
2-0?
2-0 gets them the championship or to the next round.
But if PSG gets 1, then they need 3.
No. Yeah.
They need 3.
Yeah. No, so if they win 2-0, it's done. And same with Porto, 2-0 is a tie. So like it's an interesting dynamic. But one that surprised both of us was Real Madrid versus Liverpool.
Yep. So they're gonna play on Wednesday.
They're going to play on Wednesday. Real Madrid beat Liverpool 3-1. You had 2 goals from Vinicius and then 1 from Benzema, I think. I
was so shocked.
I was shocked too. I didn't. I support Madrid, so I'd love to see this, but like I don't know that's because they won El Clasico yesterday too.
Yeah,
they won El Clasico 2-1.
But they, I feel like their streak is gonna run out on Wednesday. So Real Madrid beat Liverpool in Real Madrid land.
Yeah.
Right?
So
3-1.
So if Liverpool wins 2-0, they win the series. Because they have the away goal. It'll be 3-3, but they'll have the away goal.
Yes.
Yeah. So that one was surprising. And then finally
Dortmund and Man City.
Man City won.
won.
Man City won, but we expected that. What, it was 2-1?
Didn't you pick Dortmund?
No, remember I told you I don't want Dortmund to win because I
like yeah, okay.
It was 2-1, right?
It was 2-1.
2-1, yeah. So that's another interesting game. So the thing about the Champions League is that it's the best teams in Europe, right? And because it's the best teams in Europe, at this stage, at the quarterfinals,
yes,
all the bullshit is filtered out. Like all of these teams are good teams. They're very good teams.
They're very good teams, and I really want to see in the final now. Like I'm rethinking. Maybe like Real Madrid and PSG would be a really nice mix.
Any final, like, okay, granted, I don't give a shit about Porto or Chelsea. I just don't care.
Yeah, honestly, I don't.
I don't care about either one of them. I don't like Chelsea, and Porto's in Portugal. I don't pay attention. Any of the other ones, if they reach the finals, I'd probably enjoy it.
Really?
I'd probably, maybe not Liverpool because I hate Liverpool. I don't want to see them win. But like, I mean, I would enjoy anybody in the finals. The City, Dortmund, PSG, Madrid. I wouldn't mind it.
I was just looking at when the Euro is because I don't know why I thought it was right now, but it's 2 months away.
It's June
11th.
June 11th through July 11th,
yep.
Right? Or July 12th or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're gonna be doing a lot of predictions and stuff like that for that. But
yeah. Champions League, I like how the first leg went.
So let's do
Except
this.
Liverpool,
Who do
I
you?
hate it.
Okay, let's talk about who do we think is going to win the second leg.
I still feel my same ones. So I feel like Chelsea will win over Porto.
I think Porto will win the second leg, but they won't win it
They won't
enough
win it?
to.
What, you mean they'll win 1-0?
No, it might be like, let's say like 3-1 or 3-2, and still they will lose.
Okay.
But I think they'll win.
But you think they'll win?
I think they'll win.
Okay. But they'll lose the overall.
They'll lose the overall.
All right. I still think PSG is going to kill Bayern.
I don't think so.
Really?
I think Bayern's going to win, and they're going to win enough to advance.
But like they got 3 goals in Bayern land. Like that's
Yeah, but the first
It's
two
hard
the
for
first two
Bayern to
goals
get
came
3.
the first two goals came very, very, very early.
it doesn't matter. But
And-
like I'm saying, Bayern needs to get at least.
If there's any team in the world that could do it, it's them.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
But I still feel like it's going to be hard.
that's fine.
PSG is going to be hard.
I
to beat.
think Madrid is going to beat Liverpool.
You think?
I do. They just came off a Clasico win.
Yeah, it's on the roll.
Their confidence is really high.
What a shitty Liverpool. What's going on?
I mean, Van Dijk.
This year they're not doing too well.
Yeah, because Van Dijk. But I think Madrid is going to beat Liverpool. They literally just beat Liverpool 3-1, and they won in the
Clasico.
they won in the Clasico. Like they're riding high. They're going to have a good run for a little bit.
I don't know. Now I'm sticking to my guns that Liverpool is gonna prevail.
Wow. Okay, that's a tough one.
It is,
And
but
the-
it was. They got 1 goal in Real Madrid land, and now they're in their arena.
Yeah.
So
And then you have Dortmund and City.
City, that's
City,
not-
yeah. I think.
But
so.
it's interesting that Dortmund got 1 goal in Man City. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
I thought Man City, to be honest, Man City would at least get 4 goals.
I mean, Man City's a killer team.
Yeah,
Their team is
they only got 2, and Dortmund got
ridiculous.
1.
Yeah.
So it was close.
So we'll see. We'll report on it next week.
Yes.
In the land of sports, did you see the Space Jam trailer?
How is that sport? Oh, because basketball.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, it's a sport. Did you watch it?
I did.
Okay, what did you think?
So I haven't spoken to anyone about this. This is a true opinion of mine in my head.
Yes.
I hated it.
You hated it? What did you hate about it?
I don't know everything. Like I thought it was like, you know those movies where like you feel like shouldn't be done again. I think it's one of those.
But how did you feel about how they're taking a different approach with it?
I didn't like the whole Matrix shit. Right? So I didn't like that.
Yeah, so there's basically LeBron's son was on a weird website and gave the world a virus.
Yeah. And like I don't like that connection. I understand that they're trying to like 2021 it. You know, like, oh, technology and days, blah blah blah. That's something I didn't like. And there's another thing, I don't know if anyone noticed. LeBron James doesn't look like a good actor.
No, but Michael Jordan was an awful actor.
Yeah, but still it was.
Have you watched Space Jam as an adult?
Oh man, I was just gonna say
It's a
this.
rough watch.
So
It's a rough
you know how
watch.
everyone knows Space Jam in our generation? Like,
Yeah.
Space Jam, yes, amazing. So when I went onto IMDb and I saw the rating and it was like 5 point something, I was
You're
like,
like, no way
I
that's
was like,
right.
bullshit. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go watch it again.
You're going to go watch it
I
again.
watched it again
You couldn't make it through the movie, could you?
and it was not good.
It's not made for us, bro. It's a kids movie.
Yeah.
It's not made for adults.
I was so upset. I was like, this is Space Jam?
Yeah. It's a tough watch. It's a rough
So
watch.
I feel like this is the exact same thing. I don't think it's for us. But even though,
I'm still going to watch the shit out of it.
yeah, I have to watch it. But even though they're idiots, they should market it to people like us because we were the ones who watched Space Jam when we were kids. Now they need to make it for adults
Well, I feel like they don't need to market it to us.
because we're going to watch it anyway.
Yep.
But like, have us like it. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Yeah. I
just didn't like the
This is
trailer.
what I like about it. I like the players that are in it. I like that there's Klay Thompson, Anthony Davis,
Yeah,
Damian
yeah,
Lillard,
yeah. There's
Diana Taurasi.
Yep.
Like, you have no idea who Diana Taurasi is.
Nope.
WNBA.
But
It's
no,
okay.
let me tell you why I don't know because I didn't finish the trailer.
Oh, you just
I was
didn't
like,
like.
wow, how lame. Like I couldn't, it was like that kind, I've never not finished a trailer. But it was a long trailer.
It was 3 minutes, I think,
That's long.
for a trailer. Yeah. So here's my thing with creating another Space Jam. I don't like already the LeBron and Michael Jordan comparisons. I don't like it. They're two different players. They're two different.
Yeah, and I
eras.
hate that they did this with LeBron.
And I
Make
don't.
him a new movie.
And I think, I mean, he's been in movies, but like, you're gonna do Space Jam 2, like,
He's been in movies?
Yeah. He was in Trainwreck with Amy Schumer and Bill Hader.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I need to watch that.
Yeah, I think it's called Trainwreck, yeah. I mean, the reason he moved to LA is because, this dude is trying to be a billionaire now, which he might already be technically since he has a fat Nike contract. But no, but he's acting, he's doing shit. I just think that, like, the LeBron MJ comparisons are already, like, terrible enough that we have to deal with. Now we have to deal with people being like, oh, well, Michael Jordan's Space Jam was better than LeBron's. LeBron's was better than Michael Jordan. It's just another thing to compare them on.
Yeah, but that's not because Michael Jordan or LeBron's, whoever's writing the damn thing.
Yeah, but, like, if you're LeBron, like, you see all this shit going on, like, I guess you lean into the...
I wonder how hard it is on LeBron.
For what?
Everyone comparing him to someone else.
It's not hard anymore.
Why?
Because, I mean, he's been in the league for like 20 years. Like, when he was a kid, it
was... No, but even though, I get what you're saying, but even though now, people still have that discussion.
But at this point, though, like, he's been hearing that since he was in high school. So, like...
So what do you think?
About what?
About...
The GOAT?
The GOAT or the alleged...
Oh, we're doing this today? Okay.
Do it.
Okay.
Now. Because you know my beef with this topic.
Okay,
but go ahead.
Let's go over it. MJ, to me, okay. So to me, MJ played in a league where it was a lot more aggressive. The Eastern Conference was a lot stronger than the Eastern Conferences that LeBron had to face earlier in his career. Okay, so you're facing teams like Indiana with Reggie Miller. You're facing teams like the Celtics, the Bad Boy Pistons. You're facing teams like that. Just to get to the playoffs. Like, literally, just to get to the playoffs, you have to face teams like that. Okay. Right? So, my thing is, Michael Jordan's road to the playoffs, his entire career, like, if you're just doing, like, an average, it was harder than LeBron James's road to the playoffs.
Yes.
Okay? LeBron's finals opponents were harder.
How many did LeBron, how many rings does he have? 5?
LeBron?
3?
LeBron has 4, I think.
4.
He has 2 with the Heat. One with the Cavs, one with the Lakers. Yeah, so he has 4.
He has 4.
Yeah.
And okay, so this is my analysis, real quick. Okay? I don't care about how many rings you got.
I don't care either, because if we're going to go off of that with Bill Russell or whatever, seriously, it's like, whoever. Yeah, it's not a good metric to me.
That's not my issue, okay? My second issue, right, is don't think of games, don't think of numbers, don't think of anything. Look at what Michael Jordan had to go through and what he did during all that. And look at LeBron. For example, The Last Dance. Mm-hmm. Can you make one for LeBron James that's that dramatic?
Absolutely.
You can?
Yeah.
What's his drama other than people hating him for leaving Cavs?
He has a lot of drama, man.
In NBA?
But his drama isn't.
No, I'm talking about basketball drama, in-game drama. He doesn't have any.
There's a lot of topics about LeBron, like, for example, the 2011 NBA Finals.
What happened then?
He choked. They lost to the Mavericks. He choked.
That's not helping his case. I'm saying.
Oh, you mean to help his case? I don't think The Last Dance helped Michael Jordan's case.
It did. It showed him that. It showed how he had to go through shit to win. The whole manager thing. I don't know if anyone watched The Last Dance.
Like the coach?
No, not the coach. He loved his coach. What are you talking about?
Oh, no, not the coach. The manager. The general manager.
The general manager.
Yeah, the general manager.
Right?
Yeah.
All that beef and Scottie Pippen's situation and all that. But they were able to let go of all that political shit that was going on to win freaking 2 3-peats.
Yeah, but
LeBron didn't have that.
I mean, LeBron had Kyrie Irving. He left him. He made the big 3, and then Chris Bosh got blood clots. Well, that's after he decided to leave. Then he went back to Cleveland. His general manager in Cleveland is what forced... LeBron's story is not dissimilar
to Michael?
Because David Griffin, the GM in the Cavs, LeBron hated him.
Really? I don't know that. They have to make one. Yeah, let's compare the story.
Yeah.
Because this is... So I always liked Michael Jordan just because of the way he played and everything. But after I watched The Last Dance last year during Ramadan,
it solidified it.
It was amazing. Like, I was like, damn, he's the GOAT.
To me, this is my opinion. All right, so let's make this nice, cool, and easy.
All right.
To me, Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time.
I completely agree with that.
Okay. Now, LeBron, to me, still has a shot to be the greatest of all time.
So you think there's going to be a point in time where Maj will say LeBron is better than MJ?
I don't know. What I'm saying
You're saying he has the potential to get to that.
what I'm saying is shit can still happen to where he can get there.
How old is he?
36. 36. He's 36. 100%. His birthday is December 31st.
That's
I believe.
insane that you know that. That's pretty scary.
His birthday is December 31st or January 1st or some shit like that.
Oh, December 30th.
Yeah.
He's 36.
He's 36.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and what do I mean by that?
What?
Okay, just to clarify, like
Yes, please, because I don't like that.
Okay, LeBron has something that MJ will never have. Okay, and it's stats, because LeBron has played for much longer than MJ had. Now, MJ was drafted in, I think, 84. MJ played until like 2001 or 2002, but there was a hiatus. And LeBron has been playing at a high level since he came.
Bro, Michael Jordan took 2 breaks.
Yeah. So this is what I mean by that. LeBron James, by the end of his career, could very well be beating Kareem in terms of most points in NBA history. Total points.
All right, can I talk about quick stats?
Hit me.
All right, quick stats between Jordan, LeBron. The first number I'm going to say is Jordan, LeBron. I'm not going to keep saying Jordan, LeBron. Okay? Points per game. 30.1, 27.0. Rebounds. 6.2, 7.4.
Okay.
Assists. 5.3, 7.4.
For LeBron.
For LeBron.
Yeah.
Steals. 2.3, 1.6.
Okay. But, okay, so steals... So to me, steals...
That's defense.
Yeah, but to me, steals isn't a good metric. And you know why? Because back then, there's the hand check, there's different rules, and there's more aggression in the game. So to me, like, let's leave it at points, rebounds, and assists.
Wait,
because those don't change.
There's more. There's nice ones.
Okay.
Right. Turnovers.
Okay.
2.7 Jordan, 3.5 LeBron.
Of course. But you know why?
Shitty team. What?
No, LeBron is a playmaker. He's a passer. That's why he has more assists. That's what his role. LeBron, that's why it's hard to compare him to Jordan. You have to compare him to like Magic Johnson, because he doesn't. LeBron is a pass first type guy, which is funny because he scores so many points, but that's why he has so many assists as a small forward. He's a point guard.
Man, free throw percentage.
Oh yeah. That's free throw percentage. LeBron's is butt.
Why is he so bad?
He's just terrible at free
throws.
throws.
There's like 10% difference.
Terrible at free throws.
Okay. So games. Total games played. Jordan played 1,072. LeBron is already at 1,306.
And that's the thing that might put LeBron over Jordan at the end, is his longevity. This guy could play in the league for so many years. He's going to break every record. He's the only guy right now with the points, rebounds, and assist combination. Nobody else has that. He's literally going to finish.
But it's really interesting that Jordan has that many steals over LeBron, even though he has...
Well, because the rules were different then. Like, if you look at all the...
steal?
But you could be more aggressive with the steal. They wouldn't call a reach.
Oh.
You know, so the rules...
I don't know that much detail into it.
But, so the rules
did
change.
Interesting.
It is interesting. And here's my thing. LeBron still can be the GOAT in my eyes. To me, LeBron's number 2. I put LeBron at number 2. Because what LeBron has done, not just on the court, but off the court, not in terms of his foundations or anything, but his impact. Look at all the players that come out now and play like LeBron.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons is LeBron. Giannis is like a version of LeBron.
Right.
All of these guys are like versions of LeBron.
But can't you say like LeBron...
Zion is a version of LeBron, kind of.
But like, I feel like LeBron and Michael Jordan played...
No, LeBron is a version of Magic Johnson.
Oh yeah,
he's Magic Johnson with a little better offense.
So we don't really care.
We don't really care.
I don't really care about comparing them, because in my eyes,
because they can't be compared. It's tough.
Forget about can't be compared. It's also people's perception of what's going on, right? Like I just like Michael Jordan. It's done.
Yeah, so you don't care about anything.
I don't care what LeBron does.
So that's the difference between like the greatest player and your favorite player.
True.
You know, so my favorite player isn't LeBron or Michael Jordan.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant, baby. I have every Kevin Durant jersey on every team he's ever played on.
I don't like him.
I love Kevin Durant. I love his game, man. I love his game.
He's just so tall for me.
but yeah, so like the LeBron and Michael conversation, I just hate having it. Obviously, LeBron, like you have your criticism. There's criticism that you could offer to both Jordan and LeBron. Now, to me, I'm a reasonable guy.
You are?
I'm a reasonable guy.
I feel like you're not in basketball, though.
Well, look, I'm a reasonable guy in that Michael Jordan is the GOAT right now for me. Okay. Mm-hmm. And LeBron can break a bunch of records. That's awesome. But like one thing that'll definitely solidify him as in the conversation for me to actually seriously consider putting him as my GOAT, although like I'm sure LeBron doesn't give a shit about my opinion.
Of course.
Is if he wins the championship this year against the Nets, then it's done for me. Like there's literally nothing you could say. Like,
so you're saying if the Nets and the Lakers go to the finals
and everybody is healthy,
and they're all the players. So who's the starting five in the Nets?
The starting five for the Nets, to me, if they're gonna play the Lakers, is DeAndre Jordan. Okay, let's start at point guard. Let's make it easy. Kyrie Irving, James Harden. Okay, they'll probably have their best lineup is probably Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Joe Harris, Kevin Durant, LaMarcus Aldridge, with Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan coming out of the bench.
Okay, so those five, in your opinion, if LeBron can beat this team this year, you will consider him the next GOAT or the GOAT.
I'll seriously think about like. Look, man. Here's why. Let me explain why.
Okay.
They're fifth in the West right now because LeBron is injured. Anthony Davis is injured. Anthony Davis is not coming back for another 10 to 14 days.
Who's injured?
Anthony Davis and LeBron are both injured. So
how long?
Anthony Davis has missed 24 games, I think, or 25. LeBron has been injured for like a month, maybe, or a little less than a month. But so Anthony Davis is supposed to come back in like 2 weeks ish. LeBron is going to follow soon after. They're saying by the end of April he might be ready to go. Okay.
Right.
So between then, the Lakers have like 4 or 5 games, right? If they lose 3 of those 5 and shit works out that the other teams win, they're going to be in like 6th, 7th place.
So they'll have to play against the Jazz, which is number 1, or the Suns.
So what I'm saying is that
just freaking hard.
If they get to the finals, first of all, they're going to be playing from a lower seed. So they're going to have a really tough time. They're going to play, whether it's the Clippers, the Suns, the Jazz, they're going to have to play all of those dudes.
Yeah, because look, I mean, on the West, there's a lot of good teams. You have the Jazz, number 1, Suns, number 2, Clippers, 3, Nuggets, 4, and then the Lakers. And then you have the Trailblazers and Mavericks and Grizzlies. Bro, it's a hard bunch.
Yeah, it's a hard bunch. So if LeBron gets past that bunch, LeBron and the Lakers get past that bunch, get to the finals, and beat Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving with Blake Griffin, LaMarcus Aldridge, DeAndre Jordan, Landry Shamet, Joe Harris,
you'll have the
Timothy
discussion.
Luwawu Cabarro, Bruce Brown or whatever. You'll have
the discussion.
I'll have the discussion.
Right, but
I can't debate it at that point.
That's the LeBron side. But like on the Nets side, it's also, I mean, it's easier, but it's difficult too.
The Nets have a tough road, man, because look,
you have the Bucks,
let's look at how it stands right now. If the playoffs start right now, assuming that there's a play-in shit for 8th, I'm not going to recognize it. Let's say the Knicks make it because they're 8th right now.
Okay, so
the Nets are going to have to play
the Celtics.
The Celtics. Okay. After playing the Celtics, the Nets are going to have to play
the Bucks.
Either the Bucks or the Heat. The Bucks have Giannis, previous 2-time MVP, and the Heat just went to the finals.
Yep.
Okay. So they're going to have to play the Bucks or the Heat, and then after that, assuming the 76ers win out, they're going to have to play the 76ers with Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons.
Bro, that's hard.
And then go to the finals.
Yeah, and Lakers have to do the same thing on the other end.
Lakers have to do the same thing from a much lower seed.
They have to play, if it's right now, the picture is as is, they have to play against the Nuggets.
Right now, they would play against
and that's immediately like tough.
Let me tell you what it would be. They would play against the Nuggets. Okay? Say they beat the Nuggets. They have to play the winner of the Jazz Grizzlies off the bat. And then say they beat them. They have
Really?
to
4-5 play against 1-8?
4-5 play against 1-8 because
Nasty.
1 plays with 8, 2 plays with 7, 3 plays with 6, 4 plays with 5. Because 1 is the top, they take whatever the worst one is. So
Shoot. Yeah, no. I'm saying after the Lakers beat the Nuggets, who will they play with after if they
Jazz,
The Jazz.
yes,
Yeah, it's tough.
they have to play the Nuggets, the Jazz, and
It's
either
tough.
probably
'Cause
either
Jazz,
Suns or Clippers.
The Utah Jazz are the number 1 team in the NBA.
Yeah, and they're playing out of their mind. And
They're playing insane.
I don't think the Jazz are going to make the finals. They're not like a finals team.
Really?
I
I would bet money that they're going to the.
I don't think they remind me a lot of like the Toronto team that always had the best record, but LeBron would blow them out of the water. It didn't matter when they had DeMar DeRozan. But anyway, I think both roads are hard.
Did the Jazz play against Lakers yet? While
Yeah.
LeBron was playing?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, they played 2 games. They split them.
1-1?
1-1. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
It's going to be an interesting one.
gonna be an interesting one. But anyway, that's what it would take for me.
Yep.
But this has been a good podcast. We might be a little rusty, but it is what it is.
He
We're
went to
back.
Denver,
We're
it's
back from
okay.
we're back from a drought. We'll be back next time too. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe on pretty much everything that we have. We're on every platform that you could dream of: Spotify, Apple, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Twitter.
We're everywhere, basically.
We're everywhere. We're everywhere, baby. Anyway, this has been a good pod. I'm good to go. You good to go?
I'm good, man.
All right, baby. Signing off.
See you.